Ok, épisode d'abord. Numéro 3, tout c'est marqué, regardez, Comics Group 3. Après, voilà, c'est le 4, techniquement, parce qu'il y a le 0 qui compte dedans, mais voilà. Caretakers, je sais pas le prononcer, ok, mais bon, c'est le nom du comics, de la BD. Allez. Ok, 11h45, mercredi 16 octobre 2030. Nevada, 24 km d'Elko. C'est bien si je l'ai bien dit. Regardez, dites-vous, là je suis sûr, le son est moins fort. Hein. Il m'a réduit le son. Alors,
To eat my lunch.
You've been avoiding me all day.
I've already said my piece. Maybe I just don't want to talk.
Sure, but I know you felt safe in Liberty, but there was no future there. Justice was gonna show up sooner or later.
Maybe. But now every community like it is in danger. Our whole way of life has been jeopardized. And for what? If we just kept our heads down and took care of our family, we could survive anything. Or I could have. If you hadn't.
That's unfair, sis.
I've lost my appetite.
When you have a moment, I'd like to talk about something.
ouais, qu'est-ce que c'est un robot?
Someone should wake Gnome. They've been sleeping all morning.
How's it going?
The bus is operating as expected. The humidity is low and our visibility is high. It's going well.
With you, I mean. How are you doing?
I'm operating within expected parameters, although I'm detecting some abnormal data from one of my subroutines. I'm sure it's nothing. I can run a self-diagnosis if you wish.
Okay.
Self-diagnosis will be completed in 37 minutes. Can I assist you with anything? I recommend staying seated when we're in motion, in case I need to make a sudden stop.
I guess my sister managed to put Humpty Dumpty together again.
Pardon me. Oh, right, I am Humpty Dumpty. She did an excellent job. She's a very skilled mechanic. Feel free to adjust the radio. It's on the shelf above the seating area.
Any luck with the self-diagnosis?
It'll be 36 minutes until it completes.
So, about this abnormal data.
It could be anything. It's probably related to my injury at our previous stop. My servos may need readjustments.
That won't interfere with you driving the bus.
Not at all, ma'am.
How fast are you going?
As fast as this vehicle can go.
Just don't get caught speeding, okay?
My programming won't allow it. You would probably be more comfortable in the back.
How many hours until Utah?
About 4 hours to the border. We'll stop for the night once we've crossed into Utah. We won't make it to New Jerusalem today.
That's fine. We're not scheduled to arrive before midday tomorrow.
That won't be a problem. I'll continue driving until sunset today, and we'll set off again at first light. Let me know if you need anything.
Did you fix that drone?
Not yet. I need another few hours before it's operational.
What does it do?
He is a cartography drone. I'll make him useful to us.
Rien d'autre? Non. La vaisselle. Allez hop, on fait la vaisselle. Ça me rappelle vraiment le troll du frigo dans les Gardiens de la Galaxie.
There's nothing to look at. Might as well sleep through Nevada.
I'll be happy if I never see a desert again.
Je l'ai pris en snack.
Is Theo sleeping too?
I'm not sleeping.
Are you knitting? You knit?
Bosser.
Do you have a problem with that?
Not at all. I'm actually impressed.
You're in my light, Pax.
I love you, Mummy.
À l'arrivée, je suis pas.
Deloxetine?
J'ai totalement piqué là.
Yo.
Does the robot seem moody to you?
I really can't tell. I'm trying to find something to draw, but this landscape doesn't inspire great art. can only
Voilà,
draw
ça déborde même des
so
bulles.
many times before it gets weird.
Euh...
And your sister doesn't like sitting still.
You're not working on your magnum opus?
My what?
Your comic book.
Graphic novel, and it's called Displaced, not Magnus Opium. I honestly don't feel inspired to work on a generational epic about Republic refugees in Pacifica right now. I'll get back to it at some point.
Magnum opus means masterpiece.
Oh, right. Yeah. Not sure about masterpiece. More like masterpiece of shit, or maybe huge masterpiece.
You're too hard on yourself.
Excuse-nous, Bruno Mars.
Never too hard. Speaking of hard things, I can't stop thinking about the battle we had with justice. It's not like I didn't enjoy punching fascists in the face. It's a great pastime. But they're like the Postal Service. They're just gonna keep coming no matter what you do, and there's never an end to it. So what's the point? The only way to take justice down is to do it from within. Anything else is just barking at postal trucks. Man, I wish I hadn't skipped breakfast, even though I'm so through with porridge. Aw, beef jerky would be the absolute shit right about now.
Can't help you.
I know, this one's on me. Should have prepared better.
Can I help you?
Tu te casses du van. Théo, je peux pas le blairer. Je vais la réveiller l'autre en faisant de la guitare, non? Je sais pas. Un nouveau morceau.
We chase the ghosts in the mean machine. This town's in a ghost town state. There are ghosts out walking late. We're all ghosts between time and reason, tracking echoes from another season.
Chilling, Echoes. Je crois que c'est. Ah.
So, knitting.
Yes.
Cool. How's it going?
In general or with this knit?
Both.
Fine and dandy. What's going on, Pax? I don't like to be rude, but I'm a bit preoccupied.
Where's our next gig happening?
A town called Wells, Nevada, at the Desert Lodge Lounge.
We did okay last night, don't you think? Fame and fortune still on the horizon.
Only the best will rise above the rest. I need to finish this knit. Maybe check in with the others, like your sister. It sounds like she isn't having the best time. Do you plan to keep hovering?
Do we practice before tonight's gig?
We probably should.
Parler du robot.
I had a chat with our driver. They said something about abnormal data. They're running a self-diagnosis program.
I wouldn't worry. It's an old model. There are always software issues. The self-diagnosis will catch anything serious before it becomes a problem.
Ouais, j'espère pour toi.
So,
Hey,
what up?
just hey.
Hey? Huh, okay. Now that word has lost all meaning. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
Hey!
Yes?
Et calme-toi, Théo. Il faut un aller à la fois.
What do you want now? Are you just gonna hover? Okay, you're being creepy. Just standing there. Are you trying to freak me out?
We didn't finish our chat.
No, we were finished.
I'm worried about you, and I had more to say.
I'm sure, but I was done.
Did you detect any problems with our robot driver when you fixed it up?
Why?
It just told me there was some abnormal code, maybe due to the injuries it suffered the other day.
You're saying I did a bad job putting it back together? Because I can tell you right now, I didn't.
I didn't say that. I was only asking because...
Whatever's wrong with it, it's not on me, okay?
Calme-toi là, Ziggy. Calme-toi.
It's not fair. I'm trying my best with Ziggy, and I'm getting tired of her stonewalling me. We have to resolve things. It's affecting everyone. And I'm worried about her, but I can't get through to her. I feel like she's just given up on everything, everyone. I don't know, kid. I'm almost starting to regret bringing her with us.
Rien faire d'autre. Bah, je crois que j'ai tout fait, hein. Faut que j'ai parlé à tout le monde, à part à la sœur qui dort, mais bon, on va pas lui parler, de toute façon je peux plus. La route. Oh waouh, il faut aller jusqu'à la Nouvelle-Écosse. Chicago, Illinois. On se dirige vers New Jérusalem et à la terre. C'est abandonné. De la bibliothèque. Ok. Let's go.
I'm afraid we need to make an unscheduled stop. The vehicle is low on fuel. There is a standard energy station coming up on our right. Refueling will take about 10 minutes.
We should resupply while we're there. Maybe get
Ah,
something for dinner.
Dinner?
Non mais là il a renversé les plots là.
Station?
Yes?
Littéralement il a tourné beaucoup trop tard.
I'll start refueling. It will take about 10 minutes. You should probably disembark.
The sun is not doing my vitiligo any favors.
We should look for sunscreen.
Or even better, stay out of the sun completely.
I can literally feel my skin melting.
I hope the station's open. It looks a bit
Awesome?
abandoned.
What the heck? Hey, that's our ride, man!
Oh,
That's
this
it.
isn't good.
Oh, it's gonna stop, right? It's stopping? The robot's just playing with us?
C'est sûr.
Any second now. Any
Vraiment, mais oh là là, c'était tellement sûr.
I don't think it's stopping, Sai.
Where's Gnome? Shit.
Elle est dans le bus.
On the bus.
Well, that's good, right? No one can just bring the bus back when they wake up, right? Right? Yeah? No?
Je me demande, est-ce que si je l'aurais réveillée, elle se
I
serait...
believe we're stuck here.
Ouais, c'est pour s'améliorer. Non mais attends, on va attendre. Il est où? Je t'ai attrapé comme un Pokémon. Ah, parfait. Le bouton.
What are you up to, Sai?
Window shopping, obviously.
Ah voilà, j'allais dire j'ai oublié la douche pour faire ça. Ok, je confonds toujours, c'est... Wax. Wax. Nous avons appris à mystifier les gens. Mystifier, de faire croire à une personne tout ce que l'on raconte dans le cadre d'un combat. Détourner l'attention. Sept maintenant. Ah oui, d'accord. Je n'ai pas vu d'allumette depuis des années. Ils l'ont vraiment un truc.
Who are you calling?
Who do you think? I'm trying to get in touch with Mom, or anyone who knows what happened to them.
Did you manage to get in touch with anyone?
No one's picking up.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, maybe not, but it's not a good sign.
Ziggy? Hey, Ziggy!
Why the hell did the robot hijack our bus? What does a robot need a bus for? And what's gonna happen to Gnome? They must be freaking out by now. I can't really see Gnome wresting control of the bus back from the robot.
I don't think the machine's going to hurt them.
Maybe Gnome can bring the bus back when they wake up. Yeah, that's not happening.
Ouais, je sais pas. Après, je me rappelle de l'épisode d'avant, enfin genre le grand robot, il a quand même dit, je le détruis. Enfin, en gros, il le casse pour vous protéger, en gros.
We made swings out of old truck tires like these back in Liberty. Sometimes the older kids would burn them. You could see the black smoke from miles away.
We need to follow that bus.
I swear I'll tear that goddamn thing apart when we catch up with the bus.
I don't understand. Luna reprogrammed it. Robots can't just ignore their programming.
I told you there was a problem. You told me not to worry about it.
Perhaps someone installed malware when we were on that detour. That shouldn't be possible, though. Not without a direct connection. And the robot would have warned us.
Any ideas?
The tracker I put on the bus is a start. But it has a limited range. We need to act fast.
En fait, j'hésite. Est-ce que je vais dans... Il y a ma batte là. Est-ce que j'en ai en station ou est-ce que je... La famille.
Any ideas? Maybe we should go inside.
C'est quoi, on va d'abord... Les blocages ou rencontre dégâts. La batte rebondit sur une cible en plus. Débloquer la...
What now?
Welcome to Standard Energy.
Ah, c'est un
folks.
robot.
Another robot. Great.
Welcome to Standard Energy, ma'am. What can I do for you today?
I can't remember the last time I was inside a Standard Energy. This place brings back so many memories. Ugh. Every Standard Energy looks exactly the same. And smells.
Find anything you like?
Nah, everything here tastes like shit. And also, everything's expired. I'm just reliving my childhood, man. It's like taking a deep dive into pure nostalgia.
Is there a car we could rent or borrow around here?
Afraid not, ma'am. Unless you count the wreck in the garage, and that's run its last mile. The closest dealership is probably in Reno or New Jerusalem. And there are no buses around here. Except for the one you arrived in, that is. This is the first time in 30 years I've seen a bus drop someone off here. I have to warn you, ma'am, there's unlikely to be another bus anytime soon. The only folks we see on a regular basis around here are riders, and the occasional justice patrol.
That wasn't a public bus. That was our tour bus. Our robot driver decided to do a runner.
Oh, dear. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm very sorry a robot did that to you. There must be something very wrong with it.
You can say that again.
There must be something very
Okay,
wrong with it.
no.
Usually in that order.
Who's that on the poster?
Oh, well, that's my Betty. The love of my life. She's a swell gal. We came off the assembly line at the same time, and I knew as soon as I laid eyes on her, she was the one. Unfortunately, it's been a long time since I saw her last. And I work 24/7, so it's hard to find time for a family.
Okay. Everyone deserves love. So, is she?
Betty?
Right. Is Betty around?
Oh, no. She works at Betty's Diner. No Betty's ever worked at a Standard Energy service station.
Silly me. And this diner, is it close? You guys see each other on Sundays or something?
I haven't seen my Betty since, well, we shipped from the factory. I honestly don't know where she works. Alls I know is she works at a diner. And not just any diner, mind. A Betty's
Diner. Got it. Sad story being separated from the one you love.
It is. I wrote her a letter a few decades ago, but so far I haven't been able to send it. But it's months since the authorities last showed up. Not much of interest going on out here in the desert. So, what are you folks doing here? I'm guessing you're not here to fuel up.
What was that letter you were talking about? The one you wrote to Betty?
Did someone say Betty?
Oh, yes. Well, I've got it right here. It has a stamp, but no address because, well, because I don't know where my Betty is. I wish I could be with her. Provide for her, make sure she's okay. But since I can't take care of her, at least I can write to her. Tell her I love her.
Oh, that might be the saddest thing I've ever heard. Look, Henry, give us that letter. If we find your Betty on the road, when we find your Betty, we'll give her the letter.
Much obliged, young lady. You're a real sweetheart.
Are you able to call for a justice patrol?
There's an alarm that connects with their switchboard in Reno, but, well, I'm lucky if they show up at all. Last time, it took 3 days before they sent a car. And then the officers threatened to shut me off. They don't like to come out here into Riders' territory. Take your time. I've got all day.
Do you get a lot of bikers here?
We do. I don't mean to be unfriendly, but we could do with fewer of them. If they buy anything at all, it's just grain liquor. They light a fire in the parking lot to let others know there's a party going on. And then they just drink. Sometimes they steal stuff, if there's anything left to steal. And by the time justice shows up, if they show up, the riders are long gone.
How often do you see these bikers?
Pretty often, but they don't operate on a schedule. They show up, buy booze, and light a fire in the lot. I figure the fire is some sort of signal, because it usually doesn't take long for more to show. And then they party. For hours. They don't bother me much, but they scare away other customers. And when they're drunk, they'll often shoplift.
Thanks.
I'll be right here if you need
Pas parler du
anything.
taxi. Parce que je fais pas de taxi.
We need to catch up with that bus, Pax.
Ugh. Every standard energy looks exactly the same. And smells the same.
Please come again.
So, what do we do now?
We need to find a way to draw their attention.
Whose attention?
Horned riders.
What? Fuck that, are you serious?
It might backfire, but I see where you're going with this.
This mural is pretty cool. Whoever made it knows their shit. Although, it looks like they have an unhealthy fascination with burning stuff.
Theo, unlock this door for me.
On va quand même fouiller là-dedans.
You think that's a good idea? Okay, I trust you. If you think this will help us get out of here.
Tellement nous aider au final.
There's no car, but the robot attendant gave me an idea. This is biker gang territory, and this station is a gathering spot. Bikers mean bikes. Bikes mean...
A way out. Let me know what I can do.
Spray paint? Hell yeah! I didn't bring any of my gear, so this is perfect. Remember the UU billboards we tagged in San Francisco? You on lookout, me defacing corporate propaganda. This almost makes up for the fact that we're gonna die out here.
I have an idea, and I might need your help.
Still planning to attract riders? You're officially insane.
I'm still trying to work out the details. Hang tight.
Not going anywhere.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I never know what you're thinking.
I'm thinking we need to draw attention to this place.
Whatever you need, just say the word.
Still getting a signal from the bus?
Growing faint, but yes, for now.
What can we burn that creates smoke?
Plastic? Rubber?
This must be where the riders light their fires.
That's a fire hazard.
This must be where the riders light their fires.
Le pneu, non?
Great place for a fire pit.
Sometimes the older kids would burn them.
Oh, je
You
voulais
could
là.
see the black smoke from miles away.
J'aurais essayé au moins.
This is one heavy tire.
Probably belongs to a truck.
Sai,
Yo,
I need your help with something. Can you carry this for me?
you know it. I can't see shit. I need guidance.
This way.
I'm not tired at all. Get it? Get it?
Just follow my voice.
Following.
Marco,
Follow.
let's go.
Come in.
This way.
I'm not tired at all. Get it? Get it?
Just follow my voice.
Following.
Drop the tire in the fire pit.
Can do.
Let's light this up and catch us some riders.
I think you need an accelerant. It'll take a lot of heat to light up that tire.
Back in Liberty, some of the girls made their own moonshine. Talk about flammable.
Welcome back. What can I do for you this time, ma'am? Do you have any more questions for me? I'm happy to answer them. I don't often get to exercise that programming.
A bottle of your finest cheap booze, please.
Absolutely. I'll just need to see your Just ID along with the correct change. We accept no higher than a $20 bill. Anything you need, just let me know.
Pas envie de le voler, putain.
See you later, folks.
Je vais demander de l'aide à quelqu'un.
What can I do for you this time, ma'am?
Hey, Henry? About that picture,
Yes?
can you talk about what it represents?
Well, ma'am, it represents the,
The tulips are blue.
factory-mandated bond between
Go!
Betty's and
Go!
Henry's.
Shit. Okay.
For me, personally, it means more than that. It represents my Betty and the everlasting love between
Je n'ai perdu le
us.
sous-titre avec ces conneries.
Bye now.
What are you doing?
Lighting the tire to draw the rider's attention.
You'll lose your eyebrows doing it like that. Give me the bottle.
Une autre idée? Ah,
Pass me the rag, Theo.
What are you doing with that?
She's making a very
elle nous fait un cocktail Molotov.
A very special. Oh, I get it. Cool.
Ah, c'est X. Je veux dire RT.
Is this part of the plan?
If it is, I approve.
No, this is bad.
She did start a fire.
Oh merde.
That was the plan, wasn't it?
You're insane, Pax. I'm just stating that for the record. Pax has officially lost her mind.
I hear something.
Like,
Bon, je me suis un peu chié, mais.
buzzing. Bees? Are there bees in the desert? I thought all bees were
Bikes.
dead.
Not just bikes.
Bon, allez, on va se les faire.
Fuck.
What do we do, Pax? Confront them or hide?
Hey, is it really a... excuse me.
These bikers aren't the real enemy, are they?
On va les combattre.
You know, let's not add insult to injury. Hey, who are you?
On va les faire parce qu'ils comme ça, ils reviendront plus.
Alex, look. It's those psychos from the campsite.
You really hurt my feelings.
Je veux les combattre juste pour les faire dégager du truc
I
comme
still have
ça.
a pounding headache.
Le robot n'aura plus de problème avec eux, à la limite.
Gets away with it.
Thought you'd seen the last of me? You're still on my turf. Hope you learned your lesson after last time.
Encore toi?
Let me walk away.
So, I guess we're doing this?
Are these the guys we fought the other night?
Who can tell with the masks?
Take that!
That's probably the Horned Rider's playbook.
I think these bikers fight better than the last bunch.
At the campsite, those guys were a cakewalk.
Also, they didn't have Molotovs.
Yeah, what's up with that? Throw one cocktail.
You're on fire.
Ça pique, hein, ça.
Yeah, what's up with that? Throw one cocktail and suddenly...
We started a trend.
No, we started a wildfire. That's different.
Hey boys, how do you like this heat?
I don't mind, because it's a dry heat. That's what I did earlier.
I was talking about the heat we're bringing.
I don't follow. What do you mean?
Bitch attack.
Oh, d'accord.
The heat of our combat moves, you idiot.
Oh, I'm less happy with that heat. Also, don't call me an idiot.
C'est lui qui lance des molotovs depuis tout à l'heure.
Do you guys party here often?
What?
Freeze, fools.
What? Why do you ask? Why are you asking me questions?
The Henry working here isn't happy about the mess you make.
Why? Why do you care? You don't own this station. Do you? If you do, I apologize.
Oh d'accord.
Why? Why do you care? You don't own this station.
I believe in cleaning up after yourself when you're a visitor.
Are you serious? Do you actually care that?
Go away.
Are you serious? Do you actually care that much about what we do in a service station parking lot?
Good point. No.
We could have just stolen their bikes. There's no need for this.
It is what it is. And in your face.
Let's get to those bikes before these idiots get back on their feet.
Let's get out of here.
Parfait.
Whose bright idea was it to light that fire?
At least we got ourselves a ride out of there.
Yeah, but at what cost?
Anyone following us?
Those riders aren't going anywhere.
In that case, why do I hear more bikes? Oh shit!
Alors, on va se les faire.
Keep our cool.
Stop! Those are our bikes!
What did they say?
Who the fuck cares what they said, Ziggy?
Keep it steady, Z. I just found something.
What?
Cocktails that go boom.
J'aurais dû te tuer depuis le début, hein, toi. T'es pas mort encore avec ça, vraiment.
Sure did.
Don't get cocky, okay? We still have a bus to find.
Je pense pas que si j'aurais volé la voiture, ça aurait été mieux, tu vois.
There it is.
Still in one piece. This is good.
But parked in a ditch and through a fence, which is less good.
Where's Gnome?
Hopefully still on the bus.
Let's be cautious. I don't think we have anything to fear from the robots. But
We don't know that. You guys stay here. Let me take a look. Gnome? Where are you? Gnome? Gnome!
Oh, hey, I was just...
Petite sieste, hein. Faut le dire vite.
You okay?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be okay? What's going on? Are we stopping?
You slept through all of that?
All of what?
You
Where
better
are
come
we?
outside.
So, let me get this straight. You lost the bus, torched a service station, fought a biker gang, made a daring escape, and now we're stuck here, in the middle of nowhere.
That about sums it up, yeah.
on the positive side, we found the bus.
The bus?
And also Gnome.
Sure. We can probably get the bus back on the road, but...
We'll drive. Hey, don't look at me! After driving that death trap today, I'm out. For good this time.
We need that robot.
I feel responsible. I should have realized something was happening. I should have woken up.
So, what do we do?
I say we locate the robot. It's either that or continue the journey on motorbikes.
Not your fault, Gnome. It's that machine. We shouldn't have trusted it.
I'm not getting back on that death trap. I've never been more terrified in my life.
Whatever we do, I need a few minutes.
Ah mince, j'avais une autre.
I'm feeling lightheaded.
I'll look for the robot. It can't have gone far.
Agreed. I'm going to check the bus for damage, but you go ahead.
I'll give you a hand, Theo.
And I'll stay right here. Man, I'm still sleepy.
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'm just a bit lightheaded. I guess I haven't been sleeping well. I'm used to my very big, very soft bed. A bus seat's a poor substitute, even though I have the best seat.
If there's anything wrong, I hope you can talk to me.
It's just... Sure. Yeah. I think there's someone in there, inside the fence. A normal someone. I can feel them. The emotions are loud and close, but there's a barrier between us.
Ah, the sun feels nice. Although I should probably find some shade soon.
What?
How's it looking?
Fine, I think. Can't tell for sure yet.
The robot's not the only thing we need to look for. There's an anomal in there.
How do you know?
Gnome's hypersensitive to those things.
Fine, I'll help look. But this is not a sisterly bonding thing, okay?
Gnome says there's an anomal in there somewhere.
Now I get it. This is about the anomal, not the robots.
What's the plan, Stan?
Should you be out in the sun?
A few minutes can't hurt. I have vitiligo. I'm not a vampire.
So far today, everything that can go wrong has gone wrong.
Turn that frown upside down.
Shut your damn mouth, girl.
We're still alive, and we found the bus. Also Gnome. I keep forgetting we also found Gnome. Where are they? Did they hear me say that?
How can you focus on drawing right now? I'm envious.
Girl, I draw to stop my mind from spinning out of control. It's how I cope. Hey, if you haven't looked in on Gnome, maybe you should. They seemed a bit under the weather.
I checked up on Gnome. They're okay, all things considered. The robot must be somewhere behind that fence.
And you want to go after it?
We need a driver.
You'll trust a rogue robot to drive the bus?
Are you driving the bus?
Shit.
Et ouais.
Sorry for not waking up earlier.
More bikers could show up at any time.
Gnome sensed another anomal. In there.
In where? In there? The trailer park? What are they doing? I know. Stupid question. We don't know who they are or what they are. Be careful, is all I'm saying.
I'm glad you found me.
You're sure there's an anomal in there?
It's not like I have a gaydar for our kind. But if they're close and using Vox,
You feel them.
it's not foolproof. I often don't pick up on anything, but when I do...
It's how you found me.
It's weird. They're close, but not. Definitely inside that trailer park, though.
I was worried you'd freak out when you woke up and realized you were on your own.
I slept like a rock.
I don't know how, but I'm envious.
So, what are we doing?
We need to look for that anomal. And our robot, of course.
Parler.
We need to get back on the road.
Lui, mais lui, si je peux le laisser au bord de la route.
This is some industrial grade fencing.
What's that?
No, just talking to myself. Sai,
What?
I need your help.
Am I lifting something?
Absolutely not. But maybe some light bending.
Fine. What am I to you, Pax? A tool?
A big and beautiful woman with inner and outer strength.
I love you, but fuck you.
Ouais, ça pas kiffé, ok.
There. Happy?
Happy. Hey, everyone. This is what we're gonna do. I don't think we have a choice. We need to look for our robot and this anomal. Look, we can't leave an anomal behind, and we need a driver.
You're not going in there on your own.
I think it's best for everyone that I stay behind. I'm still dizzy.
If you need me, I'll be there.
Whatever's good for the group.
No, mind keeping watch?
None shall pass. I'll make bird noises if they do.
We need that buzz back on the road. Sai?
I lift buses now. This is my life.
Would you rather join the adventuring party?
You know what? Yes! I would very much prefer that.
Guys, I might need your help in there.
Sure.
Yeah, just don't expect this to be some sort of bonding experience.
Attention la tête.
It's just a trailer park.
What were you expecting, Narnia?
Reference acknowledged.
But why the military-grade fence if it's just a trailer park?
Maybe they're really afraid of coyotes.
Did you say coyotes?
Or maybe it's not there to keep anything out, but to keep someone in.
Okay, that sounds both plausible and creepy.
C'est aussi ça.
Some of these trailers look like props.
What do you mean?
I don't think they're real trailers.
With an iron.
This isn't a real trailer park. What is it?
What if those are props and this is a set?
Like... a movie set.
Yeah, or, I don't know, a stage? You know, like part of a theme park? Maybe they started building it and just never finished.
Desert world? It's possible. But what's our robot doing here?
Maybe it's a carny and this is where it used to work.
This is starting to sound a bit far-fetched.
You do know Pax has a gadget she uses to battle.
Enjoy being in the adventuring party?
So far, so good. I'm feeling more adventurous. Probably all the life-threatening shit we've been through. You do know Pax has a gadget she uses to battle invisible squids, right? Far-fetched is no longer a word in our vocabulary.
Happy you're here with me, sis.
Well, if we can find your robot and get back on the road, the day won't be a total wash.
What do we do?
I wish I had a good answer, but I'm as lost as you are, Pax. We'll have to figure this out together.
Lui, vraiment, je lui fais pas confiance, hein. Je le dis clairement. J'étais là? Bah oui.
You goddamn bikers murdered my vegetables!
Whoa, 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 easy, easy, dude, easy.
Why'd you do that to my tomatoes? Who are you working for?
Sir, please, put the weapon down. We're not here to hurt you.
What are you even talking about?
My garden, my tomatoes! I needed them to live off the grid, man! I knew your biker pack's working with them, trying to force us all into their filthy cities and...
We're not bikers. We're bus people.
Don't lie! I saw your bikes. You're lying to me. You're trying to trick me. You planted to starve me out, force me back into the city to feed your machines.
Feed
Machines?
your...
You want to keep everyone in the cities where we can be surveyed and tracked. I'm just trying to live my life, man. Grow my own food, but you don't want that, do you?
Are you Justice? That's a Justice gun, and...
What? No, man, I'm no cop. I'm just... Shut up! Don't try to mess with my head. You want us penned in like sheep in your filthy, crime-infested urban prisons. Just go! Get the fuck out of here! You've already done enough damage, my poor tomatoes!
I think you've mistaken us for someone else. And...
Who's that?
Who?
Z, the gun!
How did you... Please don't shoot me. I wasn't gonna... I'm not... I just wanted to be left alone.
No one's getting shot. Right, Ziggy?
Oh god, you sound just like the ladies back home. No one is out to get you, okay? No one. Really, like, you're being paranoid.
There you go.
What did... How? Why did I think... I don't know anyone who's been starved out before. I have friends in the city, and tomatoes, I can buy more. I'm really sorry, guys. Thank God no one got hurt. You grabbed that gun real fast. Is there any way... you must be a Nomals, right? Please say yes. That's awesome. I've always wanted to meet one. Sorry, I've lost my manners. I'm Mike, by the way. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we're looking for a robot. Seen one?
No, I've been busy. Haven't seen anyone. Hey, did your robot also ride a bike?
It drove the bus. Through your fence, apparently. We'll fix that before we leave.
To be fair, it's not really my fence or my trailer park. I just live here. For now. Before I move on to the next place.
So, if we didn't ruin your garden, maybe it was the robot, or the horned riders.
Yeah, maybe. Thing is, it looks like something flattened it with a giant shoe. I'd blame a UFO if I hadn't been monitoring them so closely. They haven't come this far north. Yet.
Wait, have you seen one?
One? I've seen 47. I keep a journal. Their movement pattern suggests they're headed this way, which is why I want to stay a while. see if they land.
Mince, depuis quand je suis là sur moi? Oh non. Me dites pas que je suis comme ça depuis 10 minutes, quoi. Désolé. Je sais pas pourquoi ça m'a... Non, j'ai pas appuyé sur le bouton là, moi, bizarrement.
Any idea what this might be?
It looks like a locking mechanism.
A lock for what?
Don't ask me.
Ah bah oui, c'est quand j'ai voulu mettre le chiffre. Ok, c'est pas très grave. Je crois que c'est quand j'ai appuyé sur cette touche là et là. Je sais pas, mais je... ok.
What are you doing?
Letting you guys get on with things. Not sure how I can help, unless something needs pushing.
This morning there was a garden here, and now
It really looks like someone ran a bulldozer over it.
This hasn't just been trampled, this has been...
Completely raised. Weird. Why are there rails running under the trailer?
Les rails, ouais. La maison elle glisse sur le teco, tu sais. Elle slide un peu.
man, I was really looking forward to those tomatoes. Guess there's always next year.
Got a minute?
Sure thing.
We'll keep looking around.
Go ahead.
Any ideas, Z?
Nope, just looking around.
Allez. Du lit. Ah bah tiens. On a appris de tyranniser les œufs. Le tyranniser permet de forcer les gens à faire des choses qu'ils ne veulent pas. Ou les faire éprouver des sentiments négatifs envers eux-mêmes. Ça peut être très efficace sur certains animaux. On essaiera.
Is this leading us anywhere?
I know as much as you do, Bax. Let's keep working together. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Puis vraiment, plus je lui parle, plus j'ai envie de lui mettre un coup de bâton.
What do you think this place is?
You know, I'm keen to find out. It must be connected to justice. I don't know, maybe we'll find something here we can use against them?
Mais bon, non.
Z, check this out.
Fine. It's not powered. I can't do anything with this.
Sai, could you try pushing this trailer?
I can try. It's not budging.
Theo,
excuse me.
I need you to lift this. Hey Z, give me a hand with this. Try pushing the trailer again, Sai.
I can try. Again. Here we fucking go! Hey, look! Hidden staircase.
Voilà pourquoi son jardin était dévasté.
Be careful. That's probably where they've all gone. Robot and riders.
You guys stay there. I'll check it out.
Go ahead. I have a primal fear of secret cellars beneath fake trailers.
What's your job? Calling the elevator, probably? Z, I need a hand. If we can get this thing open, maybe we can control the elevator.
This is welded shut. We'd have to break it open, and that could damage it.
Hey, Theo, I need you, buddy. We got ourselves a control panel and an elevator.
I'll connect my deck. I can override the controls, but I don't know if I'll be able to do the same from another panel. If we all go down...
We might be stuck. You'll have to stay here.
I'll keep Theo company. I'll only slow you down.
It's you and me for this one, Z. Let's do this. We'll find a way to signal you when we're ready to go back up. If you don't hear anything, recall the elevator in 1 hour. We'll be on it.
I swear, if we are descending into a zombie apocalypse,
Watch out for biker gangs, and bring our robot back in one piece.
What's the matter with you?
Just the first time.
First
time in an elevator.
Of course it is. I wasn't thinking. Don't worry. They're safe.
How will you know? How old is this thing, and how deep does it even go? Exactly. We're basically in a coffin, descending into a tomb, and I'm gonna...
We're slowing down. It'll be fine, Z. Trust me.
I have a bad feeling about this. Okay. Holy shit. What is this place?
Hola.
Looks like my old high school.
Why is there an underground school in the middle of the Nevada desert?
He's
Wait,
funny.
sorry, you went to high school?
For a year. In Sacramento. I even went to prom.
How was it?
Humiliating. Come on, we have a robot to find. What would JFK do?
He'd shut this shit down.
Là, c'est dans un monde où il est vivant et que c'est sa femme qui est morte.
Not what he wanted.
Et c'est lui qui a eu l'idée de créer les robots.
How'd you think I passed time back home? I read everything. Kennedy wanted to make sure what happened to his wife would never happen to anyone again. That's why he founded Justice, to protect the nation, not to subjugate it.
Yeah, I don't know if you can separate the two, Z. I think this is exactly what he intended.
C'est pas ce qu'il avait en tête.
Jeez, I can't get over this place. It's so normal and also incredibly creepy.
Definitely getting strong Justice Secret Facility vibes.
I've heard so many conspiracy theories, and this is like walking right into one of them.
Like what?
Like, you know, Justice created the noise, that they kidnap children and do experiments on them, that JFK is still alive.
John F. Kennedy still alive?
Well, yeah, Marilyn's alive.
Yeah, that's different, but the rest of it I buy. All of it.
Bonjour. Oh, il y a un bug là. 8 sur 7. Ah, le président le plus adoré de l'histoire, mais aussi le créateur de Justice. Heureusement. Collector. Carte collector de DF. Ok, 1 sur 10 récolté. Ok. C'est bien aussi. Les vieux PC. On est en 2030. Non. Bon, encore, ça va, ils ont pas mis le Mac, un ancien Mac. Ils n'ont pas les droits non plus, après, si, ils pourraient très bien modifier un peu le Mac. Pardon. C'est pas des rats qui font ce bruit là, hein, à part s'il est tombé d'une caisse.
That looks like our robot, except
this one looks like it's ears. What
La
does
vache.
it mean?
Très anorisé la porte.
there's
Oh, la
probably a
vache.
good reason why our
C'est plus
robot
puissant
did
qu'une
it,
porte coup de feu.
and we may be looking at it.
This is creepy.
Ça, je te fais dire.
Shit!
Elle m'a fait peur la con.
Relax. It's a cardboard cutout.
Well, I don't like it.
Après oui, je peux comprendre. Je peux comprendre. Le plafond est à vraie gruyère. Par cause de la rêve.
Hold on. I need a minute.
What's going on?
It's, well, you know, enclosed spaces, deep underground.
The claustrophobia.
Yeah, that's just one of them. Add fear of heights, fear of the dark, fear of abandonment. Got a whole field of phobias in full bloom.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. Annie made that very clear. Just a tragic set of circumstances. So why apologize? Come on, there's nothing to apologize for.
I am sorry. Really. It's important that you know that.
I know, you've made that very clear. And I was serious. I don't need you to keep apologizing. Look, I'm not angry. Staying angry is exhausting. I can't keep blaming you for leaving. And the phobias, come on, that's not just on you. Everyone left. Until it was only moms and me. I mean, that was pretty fucking traumatic. Anyway, time to move forward. We might not be sisters, but we don't have to be enemies.
You're still my sister. No matter what.
I just want to keep moving.
Par là, nous. Ah, 2 sur 10, ok, c'est mieux.
This is not creepy at all. Nope.
Ouais, bah oui.
Totally normal.
They're all deactivated. Nothing?
Les baskets?
Just a wild guess. We're in the school library.
I hope there's a way through.
If not, we're going back. Bad feeling just got worse.
We're not leaving without the robot.
Il a l'air ancien, mais pas au point de pouvoir enrichir nos dynamiques. J'espère que l'inventaire il est pas limité parce que. Pas limité, pardon. Il a bougé ce robot de merde. Ouais, il a bougé, oui, je t'ai vu, toi. Oui, total. Ah, je peux me faire rembourser si je veux. Plus de dégâts ou quoi? Ouais, c'est 4 points, je sais quoi, c'est ça. Ah non, c'est 5 là. Oh la vache. On va prendre ces 2 lots, voilà. Ça, on a tout le dessous le prix. Il a bougé un robot de merde. Vous avez pas joué à un 2-3 soleil quand même, vous, hein?
Who turned the lights off?
Could just be fluctuating power.
Yeah, maybe. Or that dead robot
Et vous jouez à 2-3 soleil, c'est sûr et certain. Vous bougez, vous prenez un coup de batte, hein. Rien à foutre. J'ai juste de crier, ça c'est possible aussi. Et regardez. Je te vois, hein. Okay.
Thank God, a way out.
Alors pourquoi il faut une clé, ça s'ouvrira pas comme ça. Et ouais.
Locked.
Locked?
Well, you can't break the door down? ERP.
Burp.
No, URP, Universal Robotic Port, controls the door. Right, okay. We need a physical key. Or finger.
A finger?
Like a robot finger. Authorized robots will have embedded access.
Sure. Why not? Let's find a finger.
Where did the robots go?
This isn't good.
If they're waking up, This one.
Why this one?
Because the badge says librarian.
Oh.
Careful, careful. If you damage it, we'll never get out of here.
Got a better idea?
I got a screwdriver. There's a trick to detaching the arm. I've scavenged a few parts in my time. Most of the robots in Liberty are Frankenstein's.
You mean Frankenstein's monsters?
No.
Il va se réveiller.
Okay, it should be possible to detach the arm now, but there's a trick to it.
What's the trick?
You pull and twist.
J'aime bien.
What the
Voilà.
fuck? Oh, no, you don't.
Hop, dans ma poche. J'ai des grandes poches.
The robots are still awake. Okay.
Ils se sont rébellés ou quoi les
Must have been hibernating to save power.
Does that mean?
It means we have to keep our eyes open.
Essaye le bruit.
It's finger time.
Just stick it in.
Weird, but okay.
Enfonce-le bien. Titre. Comme je me permets.
Nice fingering.
Ziggy, honestly.
Ah là 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 là. J'ai rigolé, voilà. C'était pas prévu, mais ouais.
So, is it true you survived doing confidence games in Pacifica?
I survived.
Allez, bon. Beaucoup de femmes.
Why is it moving like that?
Oh, bah tu as tes copains avec? Ah oui, sur les robots, ça fonctionne pas. Allez.
Coming at you.
Oh la vache, je vais chercher le dernier, moi. Hein. Toujours le mec. Ziggy? Elle est tombée.
Welcome to my worst nightmare, fighting creepy robotic rejects in an abandoned underground high school.
That's an incredibly specific. Eyes on me. You're dead meat. So that's an incredibly specific worst nightmare.
Return to your homeroom or dormitory, student. There's a curfew in effect.
Great, this nightmare just got much worse.
Hey. You're burning.
Ah, c'est parce que j'ai fait un truc vers l'autre.
We're not students, we're hall monitors.
False. We are hall monitors. We monitor the halls. The halls are not for students. Please return to your homeroom or dormitory.
You're about a decade.
That must be all of them. There can't be more zombie robots in this place. Please. Why?
I don't know, Z. We need to keep moving. We have a robot to find.
You know, I'm starting to think it's not worth it.
If you want to head back, be my guest.
I'm not going back on my own, okay? But for the record, this is a terrible idea. I hear whispers. Yeah, this place is just getting worse and worse.
You're standing inside an echo. This place is full of them.
What the hell? What's that?
One of those squids I saw back home, I think they eat echoes.
But why is it a squid?
It looks like a squid, a translucent, monstrous fly.
I need a minute before we face whatever it is we're facing down there. If you want to go ahead, I won't stop you, but if you want to talk,
Regarde s'il y avait rien.
we can talk, I guess.
It's okay. I need a breather. How are you doing?
You know what? Okay. All things considered. You don't have to keep checking on me, you know. I can take care of myself. I just needed a break.
Of course, you can take care of yourself. That doesn't mean I can't help. I mean, we're family, right?
Are we having a heart-to-heart now? What do you want? So, do you want us to be sisters again? Or what, do you want me to act like your friend? Like I'm part of the crew? We can be adults about this.
We are sisters. And maybe you don't feel that way anymore, but I still do.
Well, we can't go back to being family just because you had a good excuse for ghosting me. Look, no matter what you want or what I want, this situation is temporary. Let's get this over with. I'm sure the worst is behind us.
Le pire peut être devant nous aussi. Hein. Allez.
More classrooms.
Maybe offices, dorm rooms, or maybe...
Voilà, il se passe quelque chose dans la salle dans le
Did
bassin.
you hear that?
Oh, that squid thing again?
No. There's someone here. Someone human. Anyway.
Voilà. Les faussenettes. Mais c'est Fallout.
Squid's close. You should probably move. I don't know how aggressive it is.
Great. Whoa. Riders.
Ah.
Is it weird that I'm happy it's riders, not zombots?
Not weird. I prefer these freaks to, what did you call them? Zombots?
What do we do?
Writers. Fighting one guy, we help the one, right? Hello, boys.
And girls.
And girls. Didn't your parents teach you not to gang up on people?
Who the hell are you?
I'm fine. I don't need your help.
Oh no, we insist.
Whoa, whoa.
Eyes on me.
Like I'm trying to...
Whoa, whoa. Why are you ganging up on one person? Doesn't seem fair.
Have you seen what he can do? It's totally fair.
2 or 3 people, sure, but a dozen?
He's really good at fighting.
Okay, still not an excuse for unfair odds.
I'll hurt you.
Oui, d'accord,
Okay,
ok.
still not an excuse for unfair odds.
Well, now there's 3 of you against us. Happy?
I told you, I could have handled these guys.
Jeez, why do you show some attitude?
Wait, is that sword?
It's mythical.
He's a normal. And the sword, it's
An illusion. He's using Vox. You're a failure. Like I said, an illusion. He's using Vox.
holy shit.
I remember you guys. We jostled before.
Jostled? Is that what you call getting your butt kicked?
What's with all the talking?
That's what they do to confuse us. Well, it's working.
Dude, shut up.
Take that! Hey, did y'all have to move a house?
Il remplace. Ouais.
No, there was a staircase and an elevator. It was super easy.
Wait, it was all just bitch attack. So anyway, wait, it was all just open? Stand still. As I was saying. Wait, it was all just so wait, it was all just open? We had to do a whole thing.
Sorry to hear that. It was surprisingly easy for us.
Take that!
Just some imagination and...
Pas compris.
Hey, easy. We're on the same side. You can put down your weapon and your shouts. I'm not here to fight you. I don't know what you're doing here, but we can just go our separate ways. I won't bother you so long as you don't bother me.
You're like us.
Like you? How?
A normal. You're a normal.
A normal? Oh, Shout Man. Yeah, I am.
Shoutman? Dude, that's so much better than a normal. I'm Ziggy. This is my, this Pax. And you are?
Eli. Thanks for helping. Although, I'm still not sure why you helped.
We're anomals. And anomals stick together.
Do they? I haven't been around other Shoutmen in forever, so I wouldn't know.
It's a thing.
Is it though?
Look, I'm here to find something, and I'm not leaving until I do.
We're also looking for something, or someone. A missing robot. We could pool our resources.
Safety in numbers? I'm guessing you've also run into the zombie robots, or zombots, if you will.
No way.
Huh?
Sure. Murderbots, riders, squids. We're only missing justice at this point. Let's keep moving and stay together.
As long as it's fine with you.
Me? Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Ancien orné de règles. Assez mystérieux positif. Doué pour les combats, très doué pour rencontrer des pouvoirs. Ces pouvoirs font apparaître des visions. Ok.
So, you're not a horned rider.
I'm not really a rider. It's complicated.
But you arrived here with them?
They chased me here. I don't even know how they found me.
Right, so it really is complicated.
Yup.
Your vocals
I tell stories, and those stories
come to life. Like that sword? Very cool. Very cool.
Thank you. I like to keep my audience entertained.
Wait, you call your opponents your audience?
The world's a stage, and we're all of us players.
I like this one. Pax, can we keep him, please?
If you insist.
How did you find this place, Eli?
I've been looking for it for years. A couple of days ago, I got a solid lead, and
Oh, wow. A garden? That floor does not look safe.
We can use the beam to cross.
Ah mais je l'ai dit, hein, le plafond et le sol sont un vrai gruyère. Hein. J'ai tendance à oublier que si angoisse facilement à cause de pas ma vulnérable. Ok, je m'attends au QTE, je m'attends au pire. Oh.
See? Perfectly safe.
I wouldn't call it safe. Look pretty fucking unsafe to me.
hey, I'm also afraid of heights, but you're okay. Just keep your eyes on the beam.
Okay. Here I go. Here I go.
You coming?
Oh, no.
It's safe.
Ils sont en danger.
Ziggy!
Pardon?
Can you hear me? Answer me! Z!
Pax?
Oh, thank God! Are you hurt?
You said it was safe.
I'm sorry, Z. Are you?
No, I don't think I'm hurt. I landed between walls on top of... I don't know what this... I think packing materials? But... Okay, either I've gone blind or... It's pitch black down here. I can't see a thing. And I hate the dark. I hate this. I hate this.
We're gonna get you out of there, Z. Promise.
Hang in there, Ziggy. You'll be fine.
Okay.
I'll look for another way around. I'll find you guys.
Elle est dit d'avoir dit c'est sans danger. Mytho là aussi.
Ziggy, where are you?
Je dis qu'elle est en bas, mais je me dis dans le doute, il y a peut-être un truc. Non. C'est non. Oh. Oh là, oh là, oh là, oh la vache.
Hold on, Z. I'm coming for you.
Vraiment qui patch parce qu'il y a des petits freeze de temps en temps. Enfin, après, quand c'est une sauvegarde, à la limite, ça peut se comprendre. Mais. Ouais, il y a des petits patchs à faire parce que bon. Oui, quelque... Pardon.
Hey, Z! Call out when you hear me. Ziggy, where are you?
I hear you. I'm in here. I'm stuck between walls. I can barely move. I can barely breathe.
You gotta use your Vox, Z. You gotta phase through the wall.
What? What? Are you insane? I have no idea how thick it is or what it's made of. What if I get stuck?
We'll figure it out. Just try to calm down and breathe.
Okay, yeah, easy for you to say.
Follow my voice.
I'm here. I'm here.
Move closer to me.
Pax?
Try pushing through the wall.
Are you sure? Come on, is that the only solution? I prefer to not die today, Pax. Pushing my whole body through could kill me.
I'll help you. Put your hand through and grab onto mine. I'll pull you out.
If I get stuck, you get stuck.
I'm willing to take that chance. You're my sister. I'm not leaving you behind.
All right, okay, fuck it. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's do this. Okay. Do it. I push my hand as far as it goes. Can you see it?
No. This part of the wall must be too thick.
Come on, what the hell, Pax?
Stay with me, Z.
How do I get out of here?
Try again, Z.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
It will. Trust me. We can do this.
Okay. Okay, here goes. Here goes. Pushing through.
Holy shit!
Are you okay? No missing bits?
No, Pax. No missing bits, not this time.
It was just a pinky. No great loss.
I hate you. Look, not that this automatically makes us friends or sisters or anything, but I'm not saying it hurts either. Thanks for pulling me through. Fuck, you could have lost your arm.
I trust you, sis. And I was not gonna leave you behind.
So, how do we feel about the new kid?
Don't know yet. Let's just keep our eyes open.
I don't know. Seems nice.
Nice?
Yeah, nice. What?
When was the last time you were around a boy, Z?
Fuck you, Pax.
C'est bon, on peut y aller par où est-ce qu'on va? Quelle est la question?
What the hell?
This is nice.
You're joking, right? Please tell me you're joking. Hey, they've got swings. Do you remember when we used to do this for hours? It's a miracle we didn't get sick. Well, no, actually, I did. Oh, speaking of sick.
Oh my, the wall space I fell into was disgusting.
Is this going to hold the two of us?
Only one way to find out.
Ah.
Look, however these talks have gone over so far, I'm doing my best to show you that I'm here for you. Okay, maybe I got you stuck inside a wall earlier.
You sure did.
But I also got you out, okay? And I'm not leaving you behind again. As long as you're with me, with us, we can be your second family. Gnome, Sai, Theo, they're the only people I've felt close to in over 15 years. I want you to be a part of that. I'm not asking you to let Annie go. And you don't have to stay with us if you don't want to. I just want you to be a part of my life again. We can take care of each other. And I can do a better job this time.
I want to trust you again. I really do. I can't shake the image of you attending the prom. Are there photos, please?
Oh, I burned them all. No one will ever know.
Forcément.
Oh my, not again.
We can do this.
Surprise!
Fine, I guess.
You were acting in violation of school guidelines, and this is subject to corporal
Not
punishment.
this again. What's with you guys? Do you all share the same scripts or something?
That's correct. We share the same behavioral scripts.
Great. Remember when we destroyed?
This is nothing like fighting a bunch of 7-year-olds.
It's sort of the same. What did you call these guys? Zombots?
Zombots.
Leave me alone!
Zombots. Yeah, like zombie robot.
Surprise! Yeah, I got that, Z. It's not that clever.
It's pretty clever, especially since Justice calls their combat robots combots.
Who decided that was a good name? I mean, combots?
You know what? I think it's pretty good.
Try harder.
You know what? I think it's pretty good. If Justice is good at anything, it's branding.
We make a good team.
You think?
Girl power. Is that how it goes?
Hey, Ziggy, Pax, over here. It's me, Eli, from before.
He's such a goofball.
You're okay? I knew you'd be okay.
I'm good. I'm good. Pax saved... I mean, my sister saved my ass. She could have been a bit more careful, but she saved me.
Way to go, Pax.
Did you find what you were looking for yet?
Yes and no. I found something. It'll just take a second. Follow me.
Attends frérot, parle à moi avant. Bien pris ici, attends, je vais quand même fouiller parce qu'il y a peut-être du loot. Là-haut. Ben non. Jamais une petite batterie, un petit truc. Un petit cadeau, enfin voilà. Bah ça sent le fight.
This was my room when I lived here. It'll just take a second. I thought I left it here, but I don't see it.
What are you looking for?
Something important. A gift from someone who took care of me. The only person who cared for me.
Oh, well, we'll help you look. Right, Pax? So what are we looking for?
A doll. My friend made it for me. I used to hide it under my pillow to keep me safe at night.
Wait, so you lived here? But you went to school here?
Sort of. This wasn't a regular school.
Is this it?
No. Yeah, so... Sort of. This wasn't a regular school. Just did experiments.
What about this one?
Mine was sewn by hand. Like I said, sort of. This wasn't a regular school. Just did experiments on us. Kids my age.
What kind of experiments?
They tried to make us into deviants. You know, shoutmen, anomals.
What?
They'd put us in the whispering room. And when we came out, they'd tell us to talk. To try and mess with people. Most of the time, with most of the kids, it didn't work. They tried for years.
This it?
No way! You found it!
What is it supposed to be?
Ophelia, my friend, the one who looked out for me, she told me about a creature who kept her safe before she ended up here. I loved hearing stories about it. The antlers, the mask made of bone, the fire in its belly. I asked if this creature could keep me safe too, so she made me this to protect me. It was a birthday gift. Not that we really had birthdays. She sort of inspired my love of storytelling. Her and this little dude.
Why, so you're back here to look for answers?
Yeah, I was hoping. I mean, usually I'm an optimist. It takes a lot to get me down, but I'm trying to not get my hopes up.
Maybe we can help you find your friend.
Maybe. I appreciate the offer. I want to keep going, see if I can find any more information about Ophelia, my friend. There's a computer room all the way down. I'm thinking that's a good place to look for information.
Ok.
So how did you get out from that crawl space?
Pax helped me push through a wall.
Huh. So that's what you do.
That's part of it. I vibrate and then I can slip through solid matter.
Cool.
No, it's dangerous, so I try not to do it. I lost my finger once.
You lost a finger? That's hardcore.
Is it? Really?
It's pretty hardcore.
I was 5. Didn't feel very hardcore back then, you know.
Hey, where every scar is a trophy. It's part of your identity.
I guess.
Voilà. Regarde.
So anyway, I've been looking for it for years. A couple of days ago, I got a solid lead, and here it is.
Oh, wow. Weird that we'd end up here at the same time.
There is no such thing as coincidence. This was meant to be.
Yeah? You really believe so?
I really believe so. I'm not sure I would have won that fight without you. You arrived just in time.
Like the wizards we are.
Truth. And you guys are looking for a robot? There are a lot of robots around.
We're looking for a very particular robot. Our driver?
How did it end up here?
Good question. One I'd very much like answered.
Allez, par là d'abord.
This
Tu veux
looks
du pain?
exactly like my high school cafeteria.
What, robots and all?
We did have a lot of jobs.
Oh, same thing.
Coming at you.
Oh, same thing.
Nouveau ça.
The me group. I ate alone.
Oh, that's sad.
Not to me. I hated eating with other people.
I'm sorry to ask, but what's with all the talking?
Banter. It's Pax's thing. She does this to charge her attacks.
Oh, I thought you did it to...
Shape up.
Oh, I thought you did it to throw people off balance.
That too. Everyone.
There he is! The traitor!
How could you betray us after everything?
You broke Patsy's heart, man.
This has nothing to do with you guys. Just go.
Not without your head, brother.
If you're coming...
Coming at you. Destroyed.
Yeah, picking up from before. If you're coming for this guy, you might as well give up now. He's with us.
But you just met him. How can he be with you?
I don't know, we all just clicked, you know?
I don't, but I wish I did.
You're dead meat.
I don't, but I wish I did. I don't, but I wish I did.
Dude's got a flamethrower.
Oh yeah, that's the fireman.
Wait, you know them?
We socialized, but he creeps me out. Way too infatuated with fire. Great at barbecues though.
Careful with that flamethrower, buddy. Eyes on me.
That's the problem. I burn stuff.
Sure, we're in an underground facility with only one exit. Maybe not start a fire we can't escape?
I was planning on burning you.
The way you're waving that thing around, you risk burning everything, including yourself.
What are you doing? What's the point of this conversation?
You look different. You sure you're a writer?
There's no dress.
Fire all over.
There's no dress code to follow. We're all of us individuals.
In your face. Sure. The rest of them.
Ok, je suis à terre. Il y a des succès qui je bloque pas, je comprends pas trop.
Your point is?
Point is.
Il y a un succès quand même de, pendant un combat, ne pas être Mikao, mais.
You'll never be a part of it.
I have my own club. And that club birthed the cleansing fires of the Great Flame.
Everyone hates you.
Hey, any more writers down here, Eli?
I don't think so, unless...
What?
Aussi quoi?
She brought more.
She?
My ex. Also, the boss lady of our pack.
Your ex? The boss?
Me dis pas que c'est ça qu'ils font.
If that's the same boss we ran into earlier, you're in deep trouble.
I made some terrible choices, don't judge me.
On est dans la sauce.
Ziggy.
What?
This is as far down as it goes. This floor was off limits to the kids, except for
Sauf pour
the lab is down here.
labo.
You mean where they...
And the experiments. Yeah. Also, this is where they keep all the computers. Your robot is probably down here too, if you've checked all the other floors. Do you think these computers still work?
Only one way to find out. Why?
If we can access the files, we can search for information about my friend.
Well, we'll give it a shot.
And I'll look for our robot.
It's all part of the deep state plan. They're controlling
Robot? You in here? We've got echoes, kid. And lots of them.
Regarde. Carte collectionnée du président Ward. Je ne vois pas trop qui pourrait avoir envie de regarder ce type, mais c'est... Il me la fallait, c'est... Même du tout.
There you are. Finally.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait là-dedans?
What are you doing in that chair?
Il s'est fait manipuler par un écho.
What the heck is this place?
Comment c'est possible?
The echoes, the whispers. This is the whispering room. This is where they experimented on the children.
Pax? What happened? Why do I feel so strange? Someone is whispering to me. Inside. Many someones. It was very odd.
Who are you? You're not a robot.
My voice is different because my original programming has been restored. I'm the caretaker, but I'm also still the robot you so affectionately called Tin Can and Rust Bucket.
Robot nounou, chaperon, récemment revenu à elle. Semble... Pas de vent à quelque chose. Ah.
I am many things now.
You were infected by an echo, which is impossible.
Oh, is that what it was? An echo? It was invasive. It flooded my circuits with awful thoughts and images, trying to make me afraid and angry, trying to make me hate. Is this what humans have to contend with? If so, I feel sorry for everyone. I would have been unable to extract myself if it wasn't for you. Thank you.
I just don't understand how an echo could work on you. You're not human.
I'm not. Although I do feel very different.
What do you mean by feel different? Do robots feel things?
That depends on your definition of the word. But no, not by human standards. Except now, I do feel things. I can't explain it, Pax. I'm the same, but different. Very different.
The caretaker. What does that mean?
It's my name and my role. I took care of the children. I still do. They're my responsibility.
You took care of the children. But in this school?
This is where I was posted. I'm a caretaker model, and the children were my responsibility. At some point, the administrators must have decommissioned me, wiped all my programming, my memories. When Luna bought me, she installed an open source personality. But there was obviously still something of the caretaker left in my cache. That's what pulled me here. When we got close to this place, I picked up a signal. Something was triggered. I'm sorry I left you all behind, but I was unable to resist the call.
Come on, robot. Caretaker. Whatever's happening to you, you're still our driver.
I'm sorry, Pax. I can't leave.
Are you kidding me? Do you know how long we've been looking for you?
My responsibility is with the children. This is where I belong, where I'm meant to be.
This place is abandoned. The children are all gone.
I apologize, but I can't go with you.
The children are gone. There's no reason for you to stay.
There might still be children left behind. They might come back. I can't leave, Pax. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful, Pax. But until all the children are safe and accounted for...
Move!
Oh.
Did you feel something?
That was odd. I felt compelled to move. I'm sorry. Did you say something just before? This must be what it's like to feel distracted. I hope it doesn't mean I'm less capable of performing my duties.
I used vocals on you to make you move.
Oh. So that's what it feels like. It's very strange. Why did you do that, Pax?
I guess to see if it will work. It means you're not like any other robot. You're more like a human.
Human? I see. But until all the children are safe and accounted for, I must stay here.
Eli!
Hey!
I hope you understand, Pax. It's not that I don't want to help you.
The
but I
kids are
can't.
okay.
They are?
I promise.
Oh. In that case, I'm ready to leave when you are.
Parfait, bon, je vais peut-être monter.
Hey, there she is.
Oh my god, Pax, where the hell have you... Oh, you found the robot. Okay, thank God.
That's your robot? But that's...
Eli?
CT? Wow, you're still here? I guess that makes sense.
Wait, what? You two know each other?
CT was my caretaker. I thought they dismantled the caretaker units when they shut the place down and sent all the children away.
So you were telling the truth about the children, Pax. I wasn't dismantled. They just wiped my memory and programming. My goodness, Eli. You're a grown man.
It's been over a decade, CT. I came back to look for my friend, Ophelia. Do you remember her?
Of course. You two were always getting into trouble. Unfortunately, I have no information about the children who were sent away. The records were erased from the servers.
Oh no. This whole time I thought, if I could just find this place again, I'd also find her. But that was stupid. It's been so long. But what are you doing back here, CT?
I came back for the children. I also thought I would find them here, which I realize now was illogical. Those children are all grown. Before that, I served as their driver and cook. I hope they'll let me continue that assignment.
Why do you think we came after you? But first, we need to get out of here.
Ok. Bon.
CT, can you call the elevator for us?
Yes, I can.
J'ai loupé le truc. Pas d'abord.
Where's Theo and Sai?
Who's Theo and Sai?
They probably went back to the bus.
You guys have a bus?
Yeah, I thought we told you. We have a bus.
Theo. Theo!
Something's not right. Wait, what's that smell?
I know that smell. Bikes.
Hey, caretaker, you should stay back.
Ok, vous voulez vous rebattre une troisième fois?
Riders. And they have Theo and Gnome.
Where's Sai?
Brothers, sisters, let them go.
They stole our bikes!
Surrender, and we'll let your friends leave, Eli.
It's fine, Ziggy. This is my fight. I'll just turn myself in and...
Nope. You're one of us now, and we don't leave anyone behind. Let our people go.
Fine. You wanna dance? Light 'em up, riders!
Allez, venez.
Hoax can trick people into seeing things that aren't real. What would happen if we used our new shout to make them believe they're on fire? You're burning. Let's show these guys what happens. Eyes on me. Let's show these guys what happens when they hurt our friends.
We're not hurt.
Shoutmans!
Even Shoutmans burn.
Allez, venez là.
Eyes on me. Hey, where's Sai?
She's not with the other hostages?
Gnome, where's Sai?
No idea. Haven't seen her for ages.
Theo, stay put.
So...
Theo?
Okay, she can take care of herself.
You're right. They really love fire, don't they?
It's a sign of a primitive...
What was that?
No, I said it's a sign of a primitive culture.
Coming at you.
No one messes with my...
Yo, Sai, you good?
Peachy.
Oh, come on.
What were you doing?
I went...
Stop moving.
So, I went for a walk.
Sorry.
I went
Ah
for
bon, on peut faire des roulades, j'ai oublié qu'on peut faire des roulades.
You went for a walk? I thought I saw a kangaroo. I was curious.
A kangaroo? Girl, we're in America, not Australia.
I'm sure there are kangaroos. What was that thing?
Come here. Like it's a nice entrance sign.
I get mad when people fuck with my friends.
Glad to hear it. Now maybe apply some of that butt-kicking strength to this fight?
This isn't a human body, Pax. I don't want to straight out murder people.
I hear you, so maybe...
You broke my fucking heart, Eli. You're going to pay for ghosting me.
Seriously, what is going on here?
Allez, je vais la teaser.
So the boss lady also...
Cave là.
So the boss lady also happens to be your ex-girlfriend? Always this angry.
She was real... Trust no one. So, she was real mad the first time we met.
Wait, we met?
Twice. Patsy rudely interrupted my... In your face! We also met Patsy.
Hey! Stop fighting on my turf! It took months for those tomatoes to grow!
Hey! No firearms, okay? That's not playing fair.
Tell that to my tomatoes!
This has gone on long enough. Patsy, can we just talk this out?
You want to talk? Fine. Let's talk.
I'm sorry for just leaving in the middle of the night.
It was a shitty thing to do. Was any of it real? Or were you just using me to get what you wanted?
Of course it was real, and it was good, for a while. But my path lies elsewhere, and so does yours, I think. That doesn't mean I don't care about you.
I just thought... I work hard to provide for the pack. Changed everything to have someone looking out for me for a change. But I know it's over. I was just angry you didn't trust me enough to talk to me.
I get it. I should have done things differently. No hard feelings?
I guess. Just know, you're downgrading. These folks didn't have the spine to finish our fight properly in Oregon. Good luck toughening them up. Ride safe, boo.
These guys are actually nice. That guy over there asked me about my art.
On the one hand, they did hold us hostage. On the other, they gave us a snack.
Trail mix and bottled water.
A choice of sparkling and non-sparkling.
God, I almost feel bad for kicking their asses.
We should do something for them. How about a free show?
Are you serious?
Actually, that sounds like jolly good fun. Pax, your call.
Let's do it.
Hot dog! Let's get our instruments.
You sure about this, Pax?
Lighten up, Theo. It's good for morale.
Ah, un petit coup de guitare.
Let's put on a good show for these guys.
I'm here for it.
Is this what they call the Stockholm Syndrome?
So, which song do we play?
Le dernier, tiens.
I haven't been to a concert in years.
I don't think I've ever been to a concert.
Well, this is gonna rock.
You better kill it, Pax. Woo! No, seriously, because people know we're related, okay? Do not embarrass me.
I hope they perform better than they did at the Republic border crossing.
You... what?
Guys, gals, non-binary pals, we are the Dustborn.
Merci pour voir. J'ai raté ou pas, non? Oh non, c'est fini, j'ai raté. Oh mince. Ok. Maintenir, j'en veux. C'est chiant, c'est mal joué. Enfin, leur truc. C'est tellement de la merde leur système. Ouais, je trouve que le début, dans la voiture, dans le tutoriel, c'était pas mal, je trouve. Là, ils ont tout chié. Non, dans la voiture, c'était cool, mais là, je trouve que. Pas fou, hein. Vraiment, ouais, ouais.
And so it was that I found myself walking barefoot along the Mother Road through the Promised Lands. I hadn't eaten in a week. I was dehydrated and close to death's door when a vast and terrifying figure appeared before me. This was Bituman.
Motherfucking shit, dude!
Nice.
Ay, Dios mío.
The blacktop melted beneath his feet. He towered over me, blocking out the stars. His breath stank of tarmac and engine oil. I thought I was dead. But his noxious breath nourished me. His molten gaze eased all my pains, and when he spoke, in a voice of thunder and fire, I fell into a dreamless sleep. When I woke up, I was with the Horde Riders. They called me a prophet, they fed and clothed me, and gave me shelter. From them, I learned the mysterious ways of the 100 routes, and by, I earned my own ride. Which is when I decided to skedaddle and look for answers to all my questions. Who am I? Where did I come from? Why did the asphalt god save me? And who was the girl who took care of me when I was a lost child in an unfamiliar place? Which brings us back here, to this place, and to the end of my story, for now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Wow.
Good show. Any of it true?
I tell no lies, Gnome. Do you guys sleep outside?
I do. Well, I mean, last night I did. They all sleep on the bus.
I love sleeping outside, unless it's raining.
What do you do if it's raining?
I still sleep outside. I just get very wet.
You're weird.
Thank you.
I wouldn't recommend it to everyone, but going through a life and death experience with your estranged sister is pretty cathartic. Didn't hurt that we actually sat down and talked about stuff. That was probably just as important as punching metalheads together. If we can keep this up, the talking, not the life and death stuff, we might actually be okay. So, Eli, huh? Living proof that justice has or had the ability to breed anomals. Feels like the crazy conspiracy theorists get bragging rights here. They called this one. But is this even something we should be worrying about? Our mission isn't to uncover conspiracies. I guess this is all connected. Nova Scotia's trying to help people like us, while justice is trying to replace us. One more data point to potentially share with our employers. One more door opening up. Having options is a good thing, kid. Gotta hand it to me, kid. I knew the robot was hiding something. But I didn't know it'd be something that would actually make them, her, more tolerable to me. And okay, more tolerable as in Vox works now, which says a lot about me. As for gaining consciousness, becoming more human, Nova Scotia seems to be betting on anomals and whatever's on this data key we're carrying. But if they learn about CT being susceptible to vocals, what will they do with that information? Will it change anything? Are we going to tell them? It's an extra card up our sleeve, kid. And it gives us options.
Ok, ça c'est fait. Ah, vache.
Thank you. Hey, boss.
Anyway, I went through a phase where I thought moms were robots. How were they? Well, technically it's never been proved, so...
Since my parents basically were robots, I went through a phase where I thought all robots were British nannies.
God, you know what? I would take the Caretakers personality over Henry's weird white working class nostalgia any day.
Oh, we used to party at Henry's service station all the time. How are you, ma'am? Anyway. Oh, we used to party at Henry's service...
Yo. Hi, Pax.
Hey, how do you feel?
Oh, I don't believe I've
Ça y est, le petit
ever
robot est
been asked
activé.
that question before. I think my answer is normal. I feel normal. By that, I don't mean the same as before. I mean that I feel, and that feels normal.
What do you remember from before the reboot?
I like to think of it as a rebirth, and I remember everything. Well, everything from before they shut me down and after I woke up in La Torre. There's a gap in the middle. But I want to reassure you, Pax, there's no other hidden me. This is it. All of me. And more. I'm finally alive. I don't know if I have the words to describe it.
What did they do to the kids in that place?
The caretaker units were teachers and counselors. Our job was to care and provide for the children. We had no insight into what went on behind closed doors. I knew that the children were taken into what they called the Whispering Room. But for what reason, I can't tell you. That's why I went into the room myself when I returned. I wanted to see, to understand.
So, your rebirth, what happened to you in that room?
I came home to retrieve my memories and reboot my original program so that I could care for the children again. I did not plan to enter the Forbidden Room, but I wanted to understand. And so I walked into the Whispering Room and turned on the machines. It was perhaps an act of rebellion against those who built me. I heard the voices, the whispers, and then I blacked out. I think that's the best word for it. Some time passed, and then you found me. And then I was awake. I still hear the whispers in my head. I don't think they're going away, and I think that's okay.
How did you end up working for Luna?
When they decommissioned me, I lost myself. If I had to guess, my body ended up on the black market. When I woke up a few years later in La Torre, I'd been wiped clean. They removed my memories and programming, but not my full backup. When I came home, I was able to retrieve everything, up until the moment of my demise. Those years in between are gone forever. And how I came to be in Pacifica with Luna, I'll never know.
You and Eli go way back.
On parle à tout le monde.
I was his caretaker, but I'm not sure I should speak to him about it. It might be upsetting to be reminded of an unpleasant time in his life. Eli was always so full of life and optimism, despite the grim circumstances. It appears he hasn't changed one bit.
What about Eli's O? Do you remember her?
She wasn't one of my children. There were over a dozen caretakers. I was responsible for the younger boys. I often saw her with Eli, but I know nothing about the girl. We were programmed to only care for our wards, no one else. If that sounds cruel, perhaps it was. But I believe we brought comfort to the children, even if we could do nothing else for them.
Anyway,
I appreciate your kindness, Pax, especially given the rocky start to our relationship. I look forward to getting to know you better. Can I help you with something?
you got the drone working.
His name is Cat. He was a surveyor drone. I liberated him from those limitations, and now he can be whatever he wants.
And what does he want?
He wants to be close to me. Like a cat to a human. He's fond of me. And I think I'm fond of him.
What's cooking, Doc?
Nothing special, I'm afraid. We have potatoes and vegetables from your mother's commune, but I haven't been able to restock on anything else. As part of my caretaker protocol, I have the ability to taste food and judge flavor and nutritional values, but I can't tell whether something is good or not.
Like I said. Oh, we used to... Thanks for all the help today. Okay, so... Oh,
Am I interrupting?
Actually, we're
not
talking.
at all. I wanted to talk to you. You kicked ass today, Pax. I'm really happy I met you. Also, you, of course. Both of you. All of you.
Of course.
I mean it.
I know you do.
Did I say something wrong?
You, no, you, no.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
Don't worry about it. You can hang for a bit.
Please. I don't know when we'll be able to talk again. I can't really stay.
You're leaving? We're on an important mission, Eli. You should reconsider, you know?
I can't give up on O. Even though her trail's dead, she's out there somewhere and she may need my help. Although, CT may be my best and only lead to where to go next. She says she has no information about Ophelia. But maybe if we spend more time together, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I also don't want to be a burden on you guys.
You won't be a burden.
Thank you, Ziggy.
What do you remember of your friend Ophelia?
When the school shut down, O and I were separated. They sent me to a justice academy in the Heartlands to become a good little soldier boy. Maybe she was shipped to another school. If they knew about her abilities, we were both careful. We never told the custodians about what we could do or use words in front of them. They thought we were both failed experiments like most of the other kids. To be honest, all I had to go on was our old school. I have no idea where to go next. At least I found the doll and CT, your caretaker unit. That's more than I had before, I guess.
Seems like you have a complicated history with the writers.
You could say that. Patsy and I were together for a few months, and I thought we were just having fun. When I got a solid lead on the location of my old school, I just left with Patsy's old bike. I thought she'd be cool with it. I understand now how that hurt her. That she wanted more, and I broke her heart. I honestly wouldn't mind going back once I found O. Not to be with Patsy,
Il dit quelque chose de mal qu'elle a un cœur.
but to be a Horn Rider again. I enjoyed it. They're good people. Maybe I can even stop them from assaulting innocent travelers.
Do you really believe all that stuff about the asphalt god?
Pax, come on, seriously?
I do. It wasn't bullshit. The story I told earlier, Bitu Man did appear to me. He did save my life. Like I said, I tell no lies.
Okay.
Oh non,
So-
quelle erreur.
That toy from your old room, it looks a whole lot like your conjuring of the asphalt god.
That's why I joined the Riders. My vision of the Tar Dude looked almost exactly like the doll O made for me. The Tar Dude brought me to them. Same way he brought me to you. He'll lead me to Ophelia. I'm sure of it.
J'en étais où, moi?
I picked this up in Liberty.
That's cute.
Oh,
What
bah.
is it?
Oh,
Jane of the Void. Some of the women in Liberty, well, I mean, most of them, but not moms, because they were Catholic. Well, at least Rosa was. Not so much Annie, but... Okay, but the women, right? They'd worship... Okay, worship is the wrong word. It's more like commune with...
Whoa! Slow down, Z. You lost me. Liberty, moms, what women?
Jeez, yeah, it's a lot. You know what? I'll tell you later. So we grew up in this place called Liberty, and recently people there, all women, by the way, began praying to Jane of the Void. She's a deity who protects rural communities, kind of like your Bitterman. They built this giant effigy, and they'd leave offerings in the forest, and there were daily prayers. Anyway, this is her, Jane of the Void, or at least an effigy of her, made for children. Thank you, Pax. This is actually meaningful to me.
Cool. Maybe your Jane hangs out with my Tar Dude.
j'en étais où? Je crois que j'ai tout dit, hein.
How did it feel to meet the caretaker?
Le problème, c'est que vu que j'ai fait retour, je me suis
I'd
dit que
completely
on
forgotten
va
about
retrouver,
her
je sais plus c'est quelle
until I saw her
discussion.
today. Remember,
Oui,
I
devriez.
was just a little kid, but CT was always nice to me. I remember that.
Juste parce que je
She
me
was
suis trompé.
programmed to care for us.
Pas savoir.
I don't blame her for anything that happened. Maybe it was a bit unsettling to suddenly see her again, but no more than being back in that place. And maybe CT knows something that can lead me to O.
This belongs to you, Eli.
Oh, sick. One of my brothers or sisters must have dropped it.
Ah, parfait.
You already know about the two, man.
En fait, se faire exprès, j'avais coché l'autre.
Asphalt god of the sacred routes of the Republic.
fait
And being
retour.
so powerful and cool, they named him Thrice. People think he's a myth, just a story told by writers, but nothing could be farther from the truth. The tar dude's real. Sometimes at night you can see him rising from the tarmac. He helps those who travel the highways, but only if your heart is pure and your soul's free. Like me. Like you. He'll guide you to where you're going. Good looking out, boss.
Ah, God, that's pretty cool. Come on, you gotta tell me more about your asphalt god, Eli, and I will tell you more about Jane of the Void.
Do you know how you got your Vox? Your word powers?
Sort of. I was so young. They put me in the whispering room for hours and hours. They did that to all of us, over and over again. And then they asked us to say stuff, to see if we were shoutmen or deviants, anomals. O was the one who realized I could make people believe anything I told them. And she told me to hide it, pretend I couldn't, to stop them from sending me away. There were kids who didn't hide it, and they just vanished.
Ok.
I'm going to stretch my legs, but thanks for the chat, Eli. It was illuminating.
No, my sister means well, you know, even if she's not great at expressing herself.
And I do hope you choose to stick around.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, so...
Ok.
we used to party at Henry's service station all the time.
Attends, bah, j'ai pas parlé avec...
No. Actually,
J'ai quand même lui parler, je vais pas parler. Attendez-nous, on va pas
You
l'interrompre.
good, Theo?
What? Yeah, peachy.
Même parler à tout le monde.
I like the new kid. He's very friendly and personable. It's not like we can't spare a seat on the bus, but I don't want to make this call on my own.
We should bring Eli on board. He's a good fighter. The robot knows him. He gets on with Ziggy, and he's a normal.
Sounds like your mind's made up. You know him better than I do. Although, how well can you know him after just a few hours?
Well enough to vouch for him.
Okay. I trust your judgment on this.
Thoughts about what Eli told us? About the school, about the experiments on kids?
I'd love to believe it's not true. Just so I don't have to imagine what those kids went through. But between the bunker, Eli's testimony, and the Caretaker's existence, there's not much room for doubt. And there have been rumors. The Puritans certainly believed it was true. That justice had the capability to make new anomals. Now we have living proof. Along with a robot who can corroborate everything. It's a lot. And it's valuable data to bring to Nova Scotia.
You spoke with the caretaker?
To learn whatever I could about the school and what went on there. She didn't know much. But enough to support Eli's story, and she seems personable and dependable. Hopefully more so than the previous iteration. Sorry for brushing off your concerns about having a robot driver. It turns out you were right.
J'ai toujours raison.
All right.
Okay.
Voilà. Oh la vache. Et non, on va pas répéter. Là,
Check out the stars. So many. Sorry.
on répétera
I was
l'épisode.
in my own head.
Do you believe there's intelligent life out there?
I don't believe there's intelligent life here. Speaking of, did you notice something off with Sai? I'm getting odd vibes is what I'm saying. I just don't want us to ignore a real problem, and for that to jeopardize the mission. or size mental health.
I'm sure it's nothing. But let me know if you see or sense anything. I want to nip things in the bud before they blow up.
Prime bud nipping time. I'm sure it's fine. Anyone would be stressed out after a day like this.
J'aimerais toujours lire les emotes qu'ils mettent.
My day was pretty dull. I slept late and then was held hostage by a bunch of surprisingly polite post-apocalypse cosplayers. You had a whole big adventure. Even caught yourself a cutie. I'm not keen on new faces, but it's nice to have someone a little less jaded around. It's refreshing, although not particularly relatable.
Cutie, huh? You don't seriously think I'm looking to...
No. No, you don't stand a chance. The new sexy is remarkably cheerful for someone who spent their formative years in justice chains. I thought my origin story was bad. Caught up in the broadcast while vacationing with my parents, but his is worse. Do you believe justice is breeding their own anomal army?
Do you remember much of the broadcast?
Oh, God, no. Nothing. I was 7, living in a cocoon of luxury. I do remember being afraid. People screaming, but my father got us out of the Republic and back to Hong Kong in a day. It's amazing what money can do. We never spoke of it. They split up soon after. My father moved back to England. My mother rediscovered gin. And I didn't even realize that I had powers until I was in boarding school. As anomal origin stories go, it's not very exciting. The stars really are spectacular out here.
J'ai même pas changé ça.
I don't think I've ever seen them like
J'ai pas changé la commande.
Makes me miss city life a lot less. When I go back home, I'll miss this. I don't think Hong Kong's got any property with stargazing opportunities.
Rapprocher.
Do you...
On se rapproche, on s'éloigne.
Us?
Do you?
Et là, je lui mets un gros vent.
That's not an answer. But, yeah, I guess I do.
Huh. I miss some of it, some of the time. Most of the time, I'm just confused. And you send a lot of mixed signals, like right now. Anyway, feel free to leave. I'm sure others would appreciate a moment of your time.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Contact!
What are you doing?
La vache! La transition, elle est brutale un peu.
Do you mind?
No, I don't mind.
Ma soeur sera bon seule avec toi. Hein. Passer une nuit. Y a peut-être un RT quelque part. Non, y a rien. Non, y a... Attends. Un RT quelque part, y a rien. Et les yeux, on n'a pas pu changer de tenue cet épisode-ci. Voilà. Ok, bon, j'ai...
Dinner is ready.
Ah bah oui. Ah non, bah oui. Oh non, attends. Non, cet épisode un peu long, hein.
So, Eli's staying.
For the time being.
C'est plus long que
seeing as I have
certains
no
autres.
idea
Ouais.
where O may be.
C'est vrai qu'on en fait qu'un parce
I
qu'on
figured
pourrait pas tenir le deuxième.
let's see where the road takes me.
Hey, caretaker? The caretaker? Or,
Pas le deuxième, je comprends.
Technically, it's the caretaker. But it's a title I shared with 17 other units, so I'm not precious about it.
Caretaker, comma, the.
Huh?
please, call me the Mr. Caretaker is my father.
You guys really like your own jokes.
Yeah, and it never ends, and Theo understands about a third of them, maybe?
I'm getting better. More like half.
you got a read on us real quick, Z.
To be fair, we're pretty easy to read.
Anyway, the caretaker, I've got questions. Do you know Henry and Betty? Mary and Mikey? What's the lore? What's your deal, huh?
I'm
Ah
sorry,
oui.
but Justice didn't give us bespoke backstories like the ones Henry and Betty have.
I'm just gonna say, I'm surprised Justice decided to reprogram standard labor robots for the Caretaker program. I mean, they have custom-made combots with next-level weapons tech, so I don't get, why would you use a basic model?
Basic? Rude.
She makes a good point. None of us were custom built to be caretaker units.
They probably didn't want evidence of customized childcare robots for a secret government program.
Plausible deniability. Use standard technology, do custom reprogramming, wipe them afterwards.
They really did want to keep things on the down low.
Hey, why don't we talk about something else? Do you guys do sing-alongs?
Please, don't give them any ideas.
J'ai pas un zoom à faire sur quelqu'un. Allez, au lit. Je vais voir si je peux changer de tenue pour... La vaisselle, toujours la faire. Même si on l'a fait 12 fois par épisode, c'est pas grave, mais au moins... Peut-être qu'à la force, il y aura un succès, il n'y a pas de succès. Mais est-ce qu'ils vont faire un truc un peu à la Marvel Guardian Galaxy, où qu'à force de fermer le frigo, il commence à se taper dessus en mode non, mais je le ferme toujours aussi. Allez, dormir, oui. Ok, on vient de finir l'épisode 3. Presque 3 heures hein, quand même, c'est fou. Après, je prends le temps aussi, c'est pour ça, mais waouh. D'abord, notre robot se fait à la belle avec le bus. Ah, 83% des joueurs ont eu le même cas. Ziggy a volé l'alcool, comme 90% des joueurs ont eu un cas. Les portes la pneu jusqu'à les joueurs. Faudrait que je lise la BD que j'ai dans la version pour voir le préquel, mais l'équipe affronte les riders. Ah, rattrape l'équipe. Voilà, on part. Les nouvelles de nous. Ziggy part de l'arme de... C'est quoi? Ah, j'ai pas le nom du truc. J'ai pas la traduction à mince. Ah ok, je crois que les concerts ont plu aux riders, c'est ça en gros. Ok, comme 91%. Parfait. C'est cool. Waouh, toujours aussi fort hein ça. Oh. Oh. Ok, c'est le prochain épisode, c'est le livre numéro 4. Enfin, c'est le comics numéro 4. On va se calmer, hein, voilà, parce que 3 heures presque pour